Happy Friday, Junior, everybody. It is your girl, C-Wit, with a C-Wit session. What's a C-Wit session? I'm so glad you asked.
He did.
A C-Wit session is a pop-up interview in a pop-up location with a surprise guest. Surprise! I am here with my girl, a ball of energy, Miss Deraee Henderson.
What's up, what's up?
And it is time for us to talk about the fifth.
Come on.
The fifth, F-I-F, the fifth annual Citywide Book Fair, which is going to be held right here at the Deraee Area Career Center. Hey, my friend.
Hey, girl, hey.
First,
my buddy.
My buddy. Let me just tell you how much I admire the work that you do for our community, for others, and in the name of us all being better. Can I just start there?
Yes, that's fabulous.
Get lit,
Thank you.
y'all.
Okay.
Get lit. That's her hashtag, y'all. Let's get lit.
Get lit.
We are getting lit for literacy. See how I did that?
Girl, because you're a pro.
I try to hang around the best, and so I want to jump right in because people jump on lives like, what are they talking about? We're talking about September 20th. Go.
Yes, we are. Hi, I'm Deraee Henderson, the founder and host of the 5th annual Citywide Book Fair, and we are excited. Yes, we are here at the Deraee Area Career Center, and we will be having this fabulous event in the Industrial Clinic. The Citywide Book Fair, what is it? It is an event for authors, local authors, to come and actually share their stories with the community. It gets the community involved, ministry involved, the children, just everybody involved, and we are focused on bringing books back to our hands, right?
Yes.
Bringing books back to our hands.
The smell of the pages, turning
goodness,
it, sounding it out, the photos, the graphics.
Yes, and creating our own imagination.
Yeah.
I say right now we are in a season where we're watching your imagination all the time. When we're scrolling and flipping and swiping left or right, we're watching someone else's.
We're not swiping left or right.
What's that?
Right. Okay. I just want to be clear, Mary.
Well, what is it? Oh, okay. That's see, I don't even know. All I know is we're doing something on the phone.
Those
right?
are dating apps.
So, see?
Let me save you a conversation at home. Like when you start
and
swiping.
And be like, you know what? You don't know, babe. I already know. You don't even know.
Well, I'm glad.
But when we are on our phones, we are always watching someone else's imagination.
Yeah.
And so when we crack open a book ourselves, we're able to engage and create our own imagination. Not only imagination, but healing and transformation as well.
So is this a free event? We love free events.
Oh yes, and then we're going to say complimentary to the community.
It's complimentary. Okay.
Which means that yes, everything we've done with coming together, getting sponsors, partners, and donations makes it available for the community to come. So yes, absolutely complimentary. We just ask that you go to citywideBookFair.com to register.
Okay.
Bring the entire family.
Yes. So I have attended before.
Yes.
And first of all, when you walk in, you're captivated by the setup. There are all these authors and booths and books, and you just don't know where to start. But thankfully, Dee and her team have put together a very nice run of show. I read it this morning. We got raffles going. We have guest speakers. We have shopping, networking, and storytelling.
Yes.
I did my homework.
We have evolved over the 5 years. I'm gonna tell you, first year I couldn't even create a flyer. Now, I'm creating ads, flyers, adding agendas on
reels,
event, right? Reels.
I love it. But it's the love of your community that comes through for activities like these. Take me back to year one and tell me why you even decided to take on this endeavor.
Oh my God, let's talk about it. So we're going to talk about purpose, right? And so pursuing purpose will lead you in so many different avenues. Sometimes it can take you all the way left from what you've been doing all your life. So around 2021, I would MC and host pop-up events because they wanted this bubbly live person. I would go live. I would talk and talk to the vendors. And I was at an event one time, and it was an author sandwiched in between someone that was selling food and someone that was selling clothes.
Oh, they have a chance. They were like, I don't have time to read. There's a sale over here, and I'm hungry.
Yeah. So and I looked, and I just said, oh my God. I said, they're just out of place. And the Lord was like, yeah, they are. And I kept going. I'm like, okay, let me do. I talked to them, of course, talked about their book and everything. And I continued throughout the event, but I kept going back to how they looked. And I said, Lord, they were out of place, like they didn't belong there. And he said, no, they didn't. I said, okay. And he was like, well, won't you do something about it? I was like, wait a minute, hold up.
Me?
I said, wait a minute, Lord. And he was like, yeah, I want you to do something about it. It's like he wouldn't let me go. And so I was like, well, what should I do? He was like, well, I want you to create an event. And I was like, now let's talk about it. At the time, I was not an author, never thought about being an author. So let's put that out there.
Okay.
So when he's telling me this is why I'm so shocked, because I'm like, I'm not even in that community like that. And the Lord said, no, this will be your assignment. So I just said, okay, Lord, what we going to call it? What we going to do? And he just gave me everything, right? And so the first year, it was small, it was intimate. Well, I thought it was going to be small and intimate, but we ended up packing out the house.
Where was it?
It was in Griffith. It was
Okay.
at a little, I cannot think of
Was
the
it like
event.
a strip mall area?
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
strip mall area. It was a small little,
I went to that one too.
okay. Oh,
Yeah. I've been in that spot too.
Oh, look at her. She's been with us all this time.
Yeah.
And so, and he told me what to do. He said, this is only authors can be in. So you think about it, because a lot of times we go to these vendor events and everyone can be in, just come on in there. And a lot of times it's a little hectic and you don't know what you're looking for. But a lot of times people know what they're looking for and they're not looking to buy books. So he said, make sure only authors be in. He said, sponsor everything else, food, get special guests, ask for them to volunteer their information. And I did it. I set it up. We had about 10 authors that came in.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and not including the 2 special guests, because they were authors as well.
Okay.
And we had them speak on publication. One self-published, one actually hired a publisher. They spoke on that. The audience was captivated. The authors was captivated. And
God was pleased.
he was so pleased.
How about that?
And I'm like, okay, yay, we did it. I'm like, okay, I did my assignment. And he's like, no, it's going to be annual. I said, what? I said,
yeah,
what?
that was number one.
And that was number one. And so as we continue, we have grown. We have an author community. I have who I call like my day ones that's been with me since 2021. And now it's 5 years later, and we're going bigger and bigger.
I'm so glad. And shameless plug, shameless, selfish plug, that you have identified one of my favorite places, the Deraee Area Career Center, to host this illustrious occasion, which is also a part of the Deraee Community School Corporation. So we are happy to be a partner. And from a firm standpoint, CWHITT is happy to be a media partner in promoting this. We've been putting it out on our social and in our publications. And so I hope that triples the effect of the attendance. So you have been on your page and pages highlighting some of the different authors who will be there. Dare I ask that you leave somebody off, or do you just have the whole list, or should we just go to the site to see who's being featured? Because I already know if you name one preacher, you got to name all the preachers in the pulpit, right? Amen. Amen. So,
but you know what? What's so great about that is that I have been promoting so much, and I have went on air about 4 times.
Yes.
And on air, I have my list, and I have shouted out all my sponsors, all my authors, all my people who have donated. But let's talk about somebody that's joining us.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Would that be Mrs. Arlette Washington?
Absolutely.
Again, my big sister is an author, never too young, and she's written others. Good Character Matters. She has all the merch to go with it. I'm so proud of her, and has she participated before in this one?
No, I've been trying to snatch her for years.
Okay.
And I finally got her.
I think she just had a scheduling conflict.
You know what?
And so this time,
a lot of times we need to know that authors have other businesses or jobs, right? But being an author is actually a business. So when the Lord told me to make sure I had speakers to speak life into us, He wanted to remind us that this book is a business. Don't just leave it on the shelf. And then also what has happened, and what I didn't even know what was happening until like the second year. The Lord showed me. He said, look what you're doing. And I'm like, what we doing, Lord? Because this you. And He said, every year new authors emerge. So we will have potential authors come in, and the next year they publish their book, and then they're part of the family.
The Memoirs of Chelsea Whittington.
Yes.
Could that be on the horizon?
Yes.
Absolutely.
I encourage everyone to write their story.
Yeah.
You may not want to publish it, but you need to get it out. We all have a story, and then the Lord may lead you to publish it.
Yes.
I've talked to authors who published their books but did not go into like distributing. They kind of left their books for the family, and so they published for family. But I truly believe we all have a story to tell, and in a lot of books is healing and transformation.
Indeed.
So, you know, the memoirs of Chelsea can transform someone, because she is a fabulous individual, and they can read your story and be like, this woman is fabulous.
They wouldn't believe it. It's such reality TV going on behind the scenes. I could have been had my own show, but I say that
we still have time for that, girl.
We really do.
We have time for that.
And when I tell you millions would tune in to
can
all
we
that
get a Chelsea and D show?
Oh my goodness.
It would be the bomb.
The bomb.
Okay.
But you know, we're in so many ways we're doing it right now.
Yeah.
In that we are inviting all of you who are under the sound of our voices to come out on Saturday, September 20th, right here to the Deraee Area Career Center, 1800 East 35th Avenue in the beautiful city of Deraee, Indiana. And we want you to come, and it's from 12:30 to 5. And so even if you can't stay the entire time, you know, it's something going on the entire time. But if you need to stop by for an hour or two and make it to all the tables, or stop in, make your purchase and hear one guest speaker, stop in, win the raffle if I haven't won it already.
I know, right?
But bring the kids. Talk about how important it is about bringing the children out.
Yes, bring your children, all ages, because we have, the Lord had told me to implement something in the 4th year called the Kiddie Corner. Because you will have your kids come in. It's always been open to the public, but I did not shine a light on children's activities and books. So in the 4th year, he said, I want you to implement the Kiddie Corner. And I said, okay. And it's like he took me right to this woman. She sets up like a mini children's library, have the little seats and everything. And so it's so fabulous. So last year, you know, even the authors that come that may not have, you know, a babysitter, they're able to bring their kids, and they're able to go right there to the kids.
Say, little Demarion, go over there,
over there,
read a book, and I'll be right back.
I'll be right back. So it's very important. And the kids had a blast. Just the colors and the fun and the will and the want to for people to sit with your children and help them and go, you know, read with them. They love that.
I am so happy for you. I'm happy for us as a community. Please, what's the website again, D?
Okay, yeah, so go to citywidebookfair.com. You can get the history on that website, but also you can register as well. Please register. We will have a QR code at the door if you do not register online, because we need to make sure everyone registers. So, but register before you get here, okay? It only takes a few moments, so go ahead and register. Bring your entire family. Do not leave anyone behind. We're talking about the young and the mature. Okay, so bring them all. We're going to have food, fun, fellowship, raffles, like she said. We're even going to have a little time where we get up and move, okay? And then I do have a special presentation that's going to happen as well.
Oh, we love special presentations. Before we get out of here, though, you opened this interview talking about, that's not my space. I wasn't even an author then. So are you an author now?
I'm a 4-time author.
Come on, that's what I was talking about. So will you have your books for purchase and on showcase?
I sure will. I am also a vendor. So that was funny the 3rd year, because that's when I published my first book, and I was like, wait a minute, I'm a vendor.
I qualify, because you know my pastor says it's a poor dog that won't wag its own tail. So wag, wag. She has 4 books. So maybe you are inspiring me. Maybe the seed is being planted right here at the Deraee Area Career Center. But the only way you can find out is if you show up on Saturday.
Show up, y'all. Show up and shout out and show out. And then let's get up and get lit. You already know. We're going to be so lit up in there. We're going to have the DJ, music, fun. Come on out.
I can't wait. Guys, I would like to call her Lady D. Henderson. First Lady Henderson.
Thank you.
And I just thank you for taking the time to join us this afternoon. I like to put positive things out there, because as you well know, negative things spread wildly on their own. So I'm asking all of you under the sound of our voices, share this video. Go ahead and register at the website. Grab some family members and some friends, your besties. Make an afternoon of it. Grab some books and celebrate these authors who are going to be there. And those who are coming with something on their heart that may potentially manifest in that space. 12:30 to 5 p.m. Gary Area Career Center, 1800 East 35th Avenue in Gary, Indiana.
Yes,
You've been watching a Citywide session. I think you are fully informed now. Thank you so much for watching. Share this video, and we'll see you next time.